Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing a collection video today. Basically, I do my collection videos for my photocards at least January, June, July, December. Right after this one, I will be uploading one for January, which I might do at the end of, this is basically end of year one. I apologize for my nails, I tried to make them look nice. I'm not gonna fucking zoom in on them, but I kind of messed up a few times. The polish that was on my skin hasn't like fallen off yet. I didn't want to wait any longer to record this. I really just want to start because I kind of want to, just because I know it's going to be a lot of editing involved. Especially these videos, gosh, and the amount of times I freaking stutter and shit. That's a lot. Just want to say my binders might not be the prettiest. I know that just now. I always like to have one time where I kind of sort everything out and go through everything. There is changes I want to make with my binders, but I've not made any changes yet. Yeah, usually I will start with my groups that have their own separate binders, which is Red Velvet, Luna, and NCT. And I do have 3 separate binders for Red Velvet, but I'm only just going to show you guys my album cards. Again, I do have plans with changing things. I don't want to go through it in this. I do have plans with splitting Luna into 2, making more for NCT. With Red Velvet, nothing much is changing, plus I don't have any season greetings yet. So I usually separate things into binders for Red Velvet, especially with the amount I have. I probably would do a Red Velvet collection video. I did want to do one at the end of this year, but I think I would be content in recording one once I finish finale, which is it's a long shot, but I think it would be adequate for me to like record a collection video for them. So we have those 3 binders, and then I have basically 1 by group binder and then 2 girl group binders. And yeah, I think there's been a lot of changes since July. I'm pretty sure I recorded it at. Let's get started. I'm so excited. There's always a part of me that doesn't like recording these, but it is fun to like sit and go through it fully like every once in a while, and I'm happy to do it with you guys. So yeah, sit back, relax. Don't know how long this will be, but I hope you guys enjoy. This is my Red Velvet binder. I do collect OT5 and it does have both Red Velvet and Seulgi and Irene in here. I apologize for the glare. It probably is better to have my lamp to my left side because it won't be on the actual sleeves, but my plug is at the right side of my table, so I apologize for that. I always have this problem. I collect all 5 members. Red Velvet are my alt of all groups. I'm going to be going through everything, changing and updating. Obviously guys, this is from day 2, but I liked making these and I don't really like to update them that often, which clearly you can tell. Yep, let's get started. So for ice cream cake, I basically pulled Yuri's card and I put Seulgi in the middle. I do prefer this layout, but I do like the other 5 member layout as well. I did it for Etsy, but I think that's changed as well. I just like this because it makes sense in my head for Seulgi to go here instead of Irene, Wendy, Seulgi. I feel like that looks a bit more weird, but I do prefer this layout with Wendy up here. I just think of it like that instead of it being, I don't know, like a weird connection, if you get me. I would do it in age order, being Irene, Seulgi, Wendy, Joy, Yuri, and so I wouldn't want to swap Wendy and Seulgi at least, because I just feel like that looks too odd. I can live with this one. So that is how I lay out Red Velvet. For the red, there's 6 cards since there's a group one, and I can put Seulgi in the middle for that. And I did pull the group card for this. I actually really do like group cards, but I think group cards are nice if it's guaranteed in the album and you still get like a member card, which wasn't the case for this one. I really wish they kind of did like a photo card set, like just all the members wearing this outfit. That would have been so cool. And then we have the Velvet, which was the era I did start standing, I guess around about just before the red, and I did buy 2 albums for this. I mainly only buy multiple copies of albums for my alts, I think, which I think is fair, and I kind of started off with this one, and we did pull Seulgi and Irene's cards, which I would say are my top 2. I would say joint bias, but Irene's my bias and Seulgi's my alt bias. I'm glad I at least got 2 separate members for that, and the chances of being 2 members and those 2 members being both Irene and Seulgi, literally just a blessing, especially for it being my first comeback with them as well. I really do love this photo card set. And then for Russian Roulette, I love this photo card set as well. Oh my god, even though these 2 are not selfie cards, they still are pretty, you know. But yeah, I think these 2 definitely are my favourite. Oh, Seulgi's orange hair literally was so amazing. For this album, I did buy 3 copies. I pulled 2 Yuris in the first 2 albums, and in the last one I pulled Seulgi, so like that was literally just luck. Or love, I don't know. I think she loves me. I love her as well. But yeah, I really do love this photo card set. And then I didn't actually pre-order these albums. I like bought them with birthday money, and obviously this came out before my birthday, and I managed to find this eventually, which is so cute. I wish they did more things like this, but obviously it's hard to collect. I'm glad I have these at least. And then we have Rookie. We have 2 photo card sets for this. And Rookie, I honestly cannot remember what card I pulled, but I think it was a seulgi. I can't remember what one. If I can remember, editing me will know. But for Rookie, it was kind of difficult for me because I had bought one random member cover, and that was Joy. And then since I already had the album, I didn't really feel the need to get the others so quickly because I did want to get all versions of the albums. And my thought process is I don't want to start buying and collecting these cards until I get all 5 album covers, and I didn't get them till a while, but from me getting them I was able to go further and collect the cards because I would rather have the album firstly, but like this was a bit tricky as well because it was 5 member copies, because there's obviously like a possibility you can pull a card that you don't have. So I'm like fine with it because obviously I'm completed now. Yeah, it's just something I always like think in my head, like I can't collect a card unless I have the album, because I do like collecting them both albums and photo cards together. And here's the second set. I explain this all the time, but I basically put my red velvet cards, if there's more than one set, I put them into my own sets. So this is like the cute kind of cards. This one, I don't really know how to explain because these members are so cute, like acting cute in this. This is when they started to do 2 cards per member. We go into the red summer. I'm pretty sure I pulled a Yeti card. Might have been this one. And I do actually remember being in Japan at the time and I bought this album in store, which is so cool. Again, I put them into sets, kind of like sets I prefer, like the set I prefer the most, I'll put it first. And then we have this other one. So I only bought 1 album for this. I want to explain as well, I think since I've been collecting Red Velvet for a while, I've not really needed to catch up like excessively or like go back and collect other things, so I've kind of always had this complete. Well, I can't really say the same. This Irene Rookie card took me forever to get, but I was able to get these cards when the Red Velvet were decently priced. I don't know just now if I just started standing Red Velvet and started collecting them, if I could collect 25. I'm glad that I can because I don't have to worry about these releases. Yeah, that's kind of like what I think as well with my collection sometimes, especially Luna. Gosh. So here is the Perfect Velvet, and I honestly think I pulled this Yeti card, but here are those cards. I think Joy's set is my favourite, definitely. And then here we go on to the Perfect Red Velvet. I'm pretty sure Joy's set is my favourite as well, and I'm pretty sure I bought 2 albums for this, 2 copies of this album. I'm pretty sure I both pulled this Joy card and one of Yeti's, I think. And then here we have Summer Magic. Oh, this Irene card's literally everything. I have like, Irene's cards are literally the best thing ever to happen to me. Like, they just make me so happy. For this, I pulled Yeri again. I'm pretty much Yeri magnet, but I would say her set is my favourite from this as well. Irene's is really pretty too, but I have the normal cards, the transparent cards you got with the limited album, and the limited album cards. They're making like the same face, I'm gonna cry. So with this, since I knew there was like a differentiation between the 2 photo cards, I knew what card was what version. That's why they're like this. And then we have the standees that surprisingly fit into 9 pockets. I like having them in here because they do fit into the 9 pocket. I don't mind too much. I don't think they're that kind of enough to damage the cards that are in front or behind it. Yeah, I have a full set for that, and I cannot remember who I pulled. I cannot remember who I pulled for these either. And then we go into RBB. This album has like the best photo cards in my opinion. I remember getting 3 copies for this because I'm pretty sure the eBay shop I bought from had like a discount, and this is like a peak for me because I don't know, like I just look back in that moment in time when this came out, I did, life was nice, you know. Yeah, especially with the music that came from the RBB Mini, honestly one of my favourites. I bought 3 albums for that, and surprisingly like, again, I'm going to mention Irene. This is one of my favourite Irene cards. It's literally everything to me. I say this about probably 3 or 4 Irene cards, but this is honestly one of my favourites for no reason at all. But yeah, there is a reason, like look at her. So I didn't actually get a duplicate card in those 3 copies. I managed to pull this Wendy card and also this Wendy card, and in the last copy I pulled this Irene card, which is literally something I wanted to own ever since I fucking saw it. So that was great. And yeah, I really do love this seulgi card. It's one of my favourites as well. Blonde haired seulgi. Yep. Just yep. So yeah, we have the full set for that as well. I think Yeri's, like, ombre dip eye here is everything. So happy that I was able to complete this. This was one of my struggles along with Ricky as well. Quite funny because the two iconic minis. But we go on to the Review Festival and this is day 2. These have versions. There's 2 sets for the normal version and 1 for the scrapbook. So again, I kind of put the 2 versions for the normals into my own set. So for this, I think I pulled this Wendy card, this seulgi card. I don't know if I pulled this Yeti as well, but we pulled these 2. And then for the guidebook version, I managed to pull Irene. Yeah, I think her PC set for this is so cute. So I'm glad I pulled it at least. And the second version, yeah, I think her day 1 set is so precious. We go into the Kinos. This is something I do want to like progress with, but I think ever since I kind of got scammed out of this card, it's like been putting me off getting this. Like this indicator for me telling me it's been on the way has been like a year now. Like I remember setting up the trade at January time and it's not got to me, and I just hope I can find Irene's at least for a normal price, a decent price. I know I could find these 2 members for a normal price as well, but I hope I can complete that. And then we go into day 2, which this seulgi raincoat is like the similar kind of value as seulgi glitter tier. I fucking pulled it. I pulled through because I remember complaining that people were overpricing for this card, and since I had bought 5 copies because I wanted to at least get all the members travel kits, I pulled a seulgi in one of the albums, and I also pulled 2 of this Joy, I think. So I put them into their own versions again, and we have the guidebook version. And I think I pulled this seulgi one. And I couldn't tell you who else I pulled. The way my ass does not remember. But for the Kinos, I have this complete. I joined a group order and was able to pull all the members apart from seulgi, and I was able to trade my extra Joy, I think, to seulgi, which is great because it's complete. Something that my day 1 Kinos cannot be. Here we go on to Finale, which I am missing 4 cards, and 3 of the cards being on this page. I so hope I can get somewhere with this because I could have this complete because the cards are out there to buy. It's just I don't want to buy them at the prices they're at. I do not like paying more for something I know isn't worth as much as it's being sold at. So I kind of miss out in that way, but I don't want to contribute to the overpricing of cards, which I can understand is being a bit more expensive because they are out of print, but not for the prices they're going at with bidding and shit. That can go piss off. Like I could not be bothered with that. So this is incomplete, but I'm okay with it. Like I'm really content. Wait, I'm missing 5 cards. I really thought. So with Finale, I was pretty lucky with seulgi. I was able to pull her a few times, even if it was duplicates. I was fine with that. Yeah, so we have this complete. Missing Wendy for this one. And again, I put these into their own version. I think once I like at least have them all, I'll put them into their own versions within their versions, because there is 3 scrapbook versions, which is like ridiculous, and then 2 of the normal ones, like the Finale version. I'm mainly missing the scrapbook version cards, which is quite sad, but yes. So I'm just missing, obviously, the 1 card for seulgi is the glitter tier, and I'm pretty sure I found another, like one of these Wendy cards at least, one of these, which I might buy because I saw it for a decent-ish price. And yeah, so I hope I can make some progress with Finale. It's one of my goals at least for next year. We go into bigger things, which kind of only just started from day 1, so Review Festival. So I just put these into member sets. So we have the standee for day 1, postcard for day 2, and then the Finale set, which is the postcard and then the envelope it comes in, and then the receipt. And then I have the day 2 travel kit, whatever collectible was in here, plus the day 1 like ticket thing, which matches up to this. And then the same for seulgi. I think I'm only missing 1 thing from all of these, which is Wendy's standee, I think. So basically I have this complete apart from Wendy's standee for day 1. And then I have the group stickers you got on. These are all different. You get a different one in each member travel kit, which I have all members, obviously. But yeah, I put this group stickers at the back. And then we go on to seulgi and Irene, which this makes me so happy. Like I'm so glad we got a subunit from them. I'm really happy with the inclusions they got because it was a lot different to what they usually do. They've been getting better, and I think just this year with the SM releases, it would make sense for them to do that because there's been like a lot of different inclusions from releases this year. So I don't know if like there was like different, I don't know what you call them exactly, but whoever puts together the album content, being the physical collectible things, they're doing a good job because I found this really enjoyable. This is not all the same cards, top note, middle note, base note version. I kind of just put them into my favourite cards on the one page. This is currently how I have it laid out, which I did have a lenticular for each page, which was 222. So I did Irene on the top row, the units on the middle, and then seulgi on the bottom row. And then I just like shifted one over. So it's not the exact same positioning. Yeah, I managed to change them just because this has the same background and seulgi's cards for the top and the middle note version. One should go here, one of these should go here. But I just like the look of them being together, and especially on this page because Irene and her little like brick wall thing. And here we have the other cards. I don't think the units are correct either, but this is just how I've laid it out. And that's all the full cards. I actually love this part so much. I'm like so happy that we got this year. It's still unbelievable to me. And then here are the other inclusions. So I have the athletic booklet thing, one of the group postcards here, and then the rest of the Goodest postcards. And in this page I've done a double spread. I have seulgi's sticker sheet and an Irene sticker sheet with one of their postcards. So I need to find Irene's sticker sheet, but that's my fault for not being proactive and posting any trades for it on Instagram. We continue with the spread. This is one of my favourites because of the colours and how they just go well together. So we have the athletic booklets and the rest of the postcards here. So those were all top and middle note things. This is base note postcards and posters. I need to put all the posters in here, but I've not done that clearly. So I have the full set of postcards. And then posters are here, which I only have 2 for the base note version, which is, I love this concept from the photo book so much. Here we have the one Japanese release. I have the hashtag cookie jar cards. I didn't really think too much to get the sappy cards, and still not top of my priority. I should delve into that, but yes, we have Japanese releases here, and that's my Red Velvet photo card collection for album things. And let's go on to Luna. Really excited to show this. Okay, so for Luna, I do basically collect OT12 and go ones like other Raider items. I am not going to go through my... I did mention this in putting away photo cards, I think, but I'm doing this for NCT as well. Since I have not put away the Midnight card, I'll just give you a glimpse of what the cards I have just now. But I'm not putting these... I've not put these away, and I'm not going to show you guys every single card I have because I will be waiting. I'm going to make a video out of it, but I just was waiting until I got new binders, which recently came in, and so there's going to be a video coming out with that, I think. So same with NCT, just know I've got different plans with my Luna and NCT binders, which will be separate videos, I think. And it's really exciting because obviously there's a big stack of cards that are not in here, just so you know. That's why there's no Midnight cards in this binder just now. For all Sarty, we have the pre-debut cards here, and I have made progress with this, progress being like a few certain cards, but again, what I said with my Red Velvet collection, I don't really need to think too much about this because I was able to get most of the albums before they went out of print, so I didn't have any trouble. Like, I was able to buy and trade things when they were decent price and not overly priced, especially Luna. But I have basically all the solo cards, which is such a serve. I think they're really, really pretty, and I think this just was an iconic moment in time. And I'm so glad I was able to be a part of it at least. It's weird looking back. I think it was January 2018 when I decided to start collect all of Luna before even like the 2 last goods were revealed. So yeah, it's amazing to even think how far they've gone and how much they've done as well, and how big my collection is expanded. They're in their own binder now, which is a serve. And then we go on to the duo cards, which I recently got this edition too, which is amazing because I was only missing 2 cards, and as you can tell the other one is the Yojin and Luna one. So I basically am missing 1 more card for the duos, which is amazing. I'm not really in a rush to finish collecting, especially cards that are harder to find, because I know I can get them. I just don't want to like go out and overpay for things. Okay, I'm just trying to get as much as the glare off of the sleeves as I can. But so I should have all of this complete apart from that 1 card. For the duos, at least. And yeah, now for the subunit cards, I'm missing a total of 4, which is literally just 2 for 1/3 and 2 for odd circle. And I'm not collecting limiteds obviously, but I'm not too fussed about collecting while finishing the collection for these. Like, I'm fine with what I have and how it is just now, but it would be nice to complete. It's just, it should be top priority, but I'm honestly fine with not completing it, especially with how hard some of the cards are to find. I think at least subunit ones are harder to find more than even the duos and the solo ones, so like, I honestly I'm not too bothered, but you know, it would be nice one day. And here we have odd circle, which I do have at least one set for both subunits complete. And then we have YY by Y. And then we go into debut, which I am really proud of this collection, to be fair. This is how I used to lay out Luna before they got weird with things, which I would say started at Hash with the MMT pre-order card, which is not as bad as what it is now with the Midnight cards. Here we have version A and version B for ++. Still my favorite era, and like music wise my favorite from them, and just everything, like it's still my favorite. Nothing can top that just now. And then we have the multiply XX cards. These are actually, again, like I don't think of it as something so much because I have them, and at the time when I was getting these they obviously weren't overpriced as they are now, and to think like how much these are selling for is ridiculous and unimaginable, and it's just nice to have them all. I know some people would want these so badly, and I'm lucky to have this complete, and was able to complete this like the start of this year, which was like, I think I got the last few cards in February. It was really exciting, and I'm so glad I was able to complete this. Apart from one card actually, which I'm not too fussed about either. But here we have A and B. And the one card I'm missing is the Tune Eve card. Like, I knew this card was going to be hard to get in the first place, but now I think it's impossible to even imagine getting. And here we go into Hash. I'm only missing 3 cards for Hash. I don't know if I'll change this layout just because I like having a space for Hassle, but I don't really like the layout of this thing. So we'll see what I do with that, but I do like leaving a spot for Hassle, which is nice, but again, it just doesn't look nice, you know. So I'm missing Heejin's version A. And obviously this is, I'm laying this out differently. I'm doing 3 members on one page just because of the sole reason of the MMT cards, and I did buy enough MMT albums to get these. You got, every one album you got 2 MMT cards. Yep, and then this page is complete. We have Yojin, Vivi and Kimlip. And Kimlip's, that's one of my favourite cards. I think Yojin's set's my favourite. I do like this card though. And here we have Jinso, Cherry and Eve. I'm just missing Eve's version B. This is one of my other favourite cards. Really do like this Cherry as well. And then the last card I'm missing is Chu, but we have Chu, Gowon and Olivia Hay. This is another one of my favourites. The version E photocards, it was really pretty. I really do like this Chu card as well. And then that's all album stuff. Again, you're not seeing any Midnight stuff here. You'll just have to wait till January because I probably will have it implemented into the collection. But this is all not album stuff. So freaking gorgeous. And it just looks really pretty. So I have the OT12 Up in Lane transparent cards, which this Olivia was quite hard to get because they did release a set before Olivia debuted, and then there was a set with Olivia's transparent card which I was able to get a hold of. So these cards are like one of my favourites. Like, gosh, this is like the only merch of Gowon with her dark hair. It's so sad. And yeah, so these are the like group things I have. It kind of applies to see the Orbit kits as well. Like I like collecting all members because I do like them, especially because you can get things as sets for full members, and I don't know, like I'm not really worried about too much in the future because obviously they're not releasing that much now, but we've got Season Greetings and then an Orbit kit. So those things come with all members. It's just the amount there is, you know, but I do really like this, and I'm just having thoughts, but my mind might change and I might actually downsize, but I think because I'm so hesitant on wanting to, the thought's there, but I just don't think I'll act on it until I'm really sure. Yeah, so I will be organising this a bit more hopefully, but I do have my little Gowon section behind all this, which is really pretty. So here is the Polaroids from Luna Studio and Lining Up. So again, I just have it in like this because there was 3 cards and they all go together because they're Polaroid style. The only thing I don't have in here is the group one for the Luna Studio cards, I think. I'm sorry for the glares again. But yeah, so basically the same order as what I have put for, but I think VV should go here. I kind of messed that up. Just the same order as what I did for the hash cards. And then here are the meeting up cards. So these are all like the Premier Green sets. And of course I have the set for that. I miss Hassel so much. Like just looking at her like cards just make me so sad. Same order again. See, Eugen's up here. Don't know why I've done that, but I really love how I've laid all this out. And then we go on to the Orbit kit, which I have the first gen message cards and the second gen. Excited to get the third one at least. Actually, I have to buy it first. And the full card set you get from that. And then this goes on to the summer kit. I don't know what it's called exactly, so I kind of just did it what I did with the album cards, but obviously when there's another set, hopefully there's another set of full cards for the Orbit 3.0, it will go here and I'll have to shift these over. But yeah, so these are all full card size things, and then they're not really A4s, but these are photo sets at least. And then the season greetings. Again, I really love how I laid this out. And I'll have to expand it as well because of the 2021 season greetings. But here, the A4 poster set. And then these are the hash showcase cards. I think it's called the showcase cards. And since there was 6 per member, I've done it like this. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna leave it resting there so you can't see the glare. Cherry's cards are really pretty. Oh my god. To be fair, if I did this, I wouldn't have to have Olivia Hay facing this way. If I did this with a Hassel page covered, but again, I don't like doing that. But here are the light stick cards as well. This is like the most recent thing, along with the I hate that Hassel's not involved in so many of these sets. Like, it's dumb, but like it just feels so empty. And I have the Midnight, I did put these in my binder, the Midnight Festival cards for the concert they did for the start of the promotions for Why Not? Yeah, so I don't have my top 3 here because I'm gonna hopefully do something with that. And then these are just random group things. So I have the clear photo card set. Like, this is the thing that transparent cards came in. We have the special Orbit thing, the postcard from Luna Birth, which is like the Orbit kind of special postcard set. And I did get the group, and then the group photo from the summer kit. And it just fits in that 3 pocket nicely, and it ends off like all the OT12 things, and then we go into Go On, which I have my little decal here. And this is all like my rare Go One stuff, or like the things I'm only collecting Go One for. So I have this art print and I just put it here. And here are my like special Go One cards. So I have her Y broadcast. This is her plus broadcast, which is signed. This is version A, I think. I don't think I will get version B. I kind of like how this is set up, so I'm okay with how it looks just now, but obviously this is going to change because there's going to be another Orbit membership card. I have the Lunaverse signed full card, and then the multiply broadcast, and then I have the hash broadcast here. So it all fits nicely. And I have the Lunaverse like items, I guess. So I have her like light sticker, her postcard, her special Orbit one, and then her ID. And I have her postcard. With this I got with the seller I bought from. And then her ID poster thing. And then this is Lunaverse. These are the things I got. So I have her ID, her like accordion booklet postcard. There's nothing to go up here, so I kind of just like the layout because it was kind of similar to this one. But I have nothing to go up the top sleeve, which is sad. And I have the poster things, which is This is like the special, this is the rarer poster of them too, and then these are the poster sets, and I think this must have just been exclusive to people that have the Orbit membership, kind of like the postcards from Lunabar, but just for Lunaverse. I'm not too sure, but I know this one's the rarer one out of them too. So beautiful. It's kind of obvious I have her, if I can show it. This is her calendar thing, poster from Lunabarth as well, and she is June, and then I have my Japanese Orbit like welcome postcard. So that's everything for my Luna collection. Really proud of it. It's insane to think of how much I have and how much I've achieved with it, and I'm excited to put together everything for midnight and see how it expands it, which is going to be quite a big expansion from what I already have, but that's why I am going to divide these into 2 binders. That is Luna. Let's go into NCT. Okay, so I think I'm just going to outright say this. I think it's kind of obvious. NCT have got to be my alt boy group. I just don't really think of an boy group being one of my alts, but I think out of all the boy groups I do stand, NCT has got to be the alt, so I guess they're my 4th alt group after ITZY. So I collect top 2 members, and I basically try to collect everything for them, and I do want to expand and collect Xiaojun's things now, which I already do collect his album stuff. I just want to kind of collect him how I collect Jungin and Jimin, which I don't have an art print of Jimin, but I do wish to have something similar. But yeah, I really do love this because Regular is one of my favourite kind of Jungin eras. Being his debut in 127 as well, kind of iconic. I won't be putting these in, but I do plan, I'm excited to plan out the NCT binders, because since I've started off my NCT collection with 2018, because that's the 2 members I collect, that's where they kind of like started, apart from Jimin obviously, but like it was his comeback and it was Jungkook's debut. But my NCT collection is quite big. I don't know if I like how I'm laying it out just now. That's something I'm going to try and change, but I kind of like how the whole of it kind of works. But I do see where I can kind of separate things, so let's go through this. And we have basically, these are the True Thailand postcards, which I think are quite rare to find, and the seller I bought these from did have both the members I collected, so it was amazing that I was able to get these, and it just looks so pretty. And I put these at the start before the full cards because these were the teasers for 2018, so it was before Jungkook had his silver hair. It just made sense to me. So we have the album cards plus the holo cards you got with the standees. And then here are the 2, well, should be 2 versions of the diaries, which I only have Jungkook's set complete. I don't have Jimin's reality version, which is kind of sad, but I'm fine with not having it. I think I have made some moves with 2018. I'm nearly complete everything apart from that and one other thing, but I'm so excited to like go through this. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. These are all of the photocard size things. So we have the 2 spring fan party cards. This is his collect book card, this is Jimin's collect book card. I think it makes more sense to put Jimin's collect book card here, but that's what I've done. And then the ticket holder, this is Jungkook's, and then this is Jimin's one. And then I have the cash piece in the middle. I really like how this page looks. It's so pretty, especially the backs. I think I maybe did it because of the backs, but yeah, so I won't be changing that. So pretty. I really do love how that's kind of came together. And then we have, this is the other one thing I'm missing for Jimin, which is his film strip. I do have Jungkook's equivalent, and then I have the 4x6 photos that come with the postcards, which I'm pretty sure, I think it comes from this, and then these ones are the ones that come with the holo card. I don't know if I said standee earlier, but I have the 2 postcards for that, and then both A4s, which I never thought I would find Jimin's A4 because I didn't know what it fucking looked like before, but then I randomly found it on Macari. So that's basically everything I have, and I made progress because I did get this Jimin's 4x6 and postcard, and then Jungkook's other postcard, and then just need to find a film strip, which is like everything. I'm so glad, especially in time for 2020, because I'm gonna work in 2020 a lot. I'm like ready to collect everything really. Even though chewing gum did come out before that, I just like how it starts off. So I have Jimin's chewing gum 4x6 and then postcards. I'm only missing his A4. Yeah, there's no photo cards for this. And his A4 will go here. And then we have We Go Up, which was the official era I like basically fell in love with Jimin. So I have his full card set, the crew card, and then normal full card, and then this like diddled one, which I don't know if it's legit or not, but it looks pretty and It's really, really cute, so I keep it there. And then I have these are the 4 Dream Show photo cards. I really like how this is like set out. And then this is a Dream Show like card wallet thing, and then this is the We Go Up sticker, which I do have the grip behind that because I got it in the group order I joined. And then this is the, wait, I lied, oh my gosh, this is the binder card. I put the grip on here because it works with everything else. Like I'd rather have the grip on here than behind these ones, you know. So I lied, I'm sorry. But that was the binder card. This is the passport wallet. This is the hollow card where you get with the standee, and then this is the sticker card. Then you can kind of tell with the corners a bit more, but and then these are the 6 Dream Show 2 cards. And yeah, I really do love this part of the binder. And then these are like the bigger things, which is an odd number, so I'm always thinking if I should collect like a grip thing to fill up everything. But I have his 4x6, his standee, his postcard, and then A4. And then this is when they actually started making binder indexes. I don't know what. Can you plural that word? So glad, like even though this is regular I guess. This is his regulate. This is album cover as well, but it just makes sense for me to put it here because the way I've laid this out, I have regular and regulate on the one page. So I have his 2 album cards, his standee hollow card, this is his passport wallet, and then this is the mini note hollow card. Then I have his album card for regulate, and then this is the binder card for regulate, which is so pretty. I wish they released more things for regulate because it was honestly one of my favourites because we got dark hair. And yeah, this is one of my favourite photo cards of him, especially. It's so gorgeous. And then we have the postcard you get in the album, his 4x6. This is all regular stuff. Standee, postcard, and then this is regulate. I don't know what this is called exactly, but I have it. And then the binder photo card, which is the grip, I just put it here because these are both regulate things. And then his little regulate message. And then we go into Superhuman. I have another binder index. And we have a lot of stuff here. So I have his normal photo card, his Kino card, his circle card. This is his Cash B card. Gosh, the way I'm struggling. There was 3 keyring cards, which I only have 2 missing, which is the black version one. I think I have the yellow one, which is this one. Yeah, this is the yellow one because there was a black and yellow. And then this is the exhibition one, which I think is also hollow. I think these 2 are hollow, I can't remember. And then this is a hollow card with the standee. So I think I had like a hollow row, non-hollow. So I kind of did it with the concepts with his fucking hair. And then this is his sticker set. This is his phone case card thing. It's like really thick. It's like it's thick as a credit card because it's for the phone case. And then this is like his pouch thing. Yeah, it's like really, it's transparent-ish. It's kind of weird, but I had to put it in a white sleeve. And I have his Kino, his 4x6 film strip, standee, postcard, and then postcard you got with Ace membership. Since this is Ace membership, I would have had it separate, but just because it was this concept, I just kept it in with all this because it made sense. And then his A4, and then we go into Weeboom, and I have Jamin's binder index as well. It's quite sad because these are all on the same like level, at least Jungwoo's Kick-It ones here. For Weeboom, I have the circle card, his 2 album cards, Kino, and then this is the Ace membership one. I'm missing 2 things for this, which is going to be hard to find, I think, but this is his stamp card, his Cash B. This is the hollow card you got with the standee. This is the pop-up keyring, and I'm missing the Pantone Zip Note one, which is I'm never going to find. And then this came with I think this came with a postcard, but it was a circle card, and it's hollow, so I put these 2 here. And then we have the Weeboom Kino, has like bookmark thing. This will be his film strip I don't have yet, and then 2 stickers. Weeboom 4x6, and then I have a grip on here again just in case. And then the postcard for Weeboom, I have his standee here, and then the Ace membership postcard thing. It's really weird shape. And then A4 I don't have. And then we got on to Neozone, which I'm just missing the T version. I held off getting it because I never had the album first. Again, I'd rather have the album than buying the full cards and then buying the album with the chances of getting it. If that were to happen, I would probably buy the album unsealed, but I do like opening albums sealed, of course. But I do basically have all this complete. I'm just missing the tea version, which I do think I'll find a trade for with my pills. Yeah, I really do love this page. Oh. And then the circle cards from that, just missing the tea version of course. And then these are the other photo cards. So these two are from the Hollow Standee thing. This is his projection keyring card, cash beat, and then his 2 stickers for punch. And then 4x6 standee, 4x6 standee. And then I have the A4 for this. I think I'm missing a few postcards for the Neo Zone, like then I have the album postcards here. And then I don't have his little binder index, but this is the writing album stuff. So I have his 2 album cards. This is the like with fans, this is OWAT, Chinese fancing card, and then the Kino, and then I have 2 circle cards here. And I'm making progress with this. I think the only thing I'll be struggling with is the frame case, but this is his projection keyring. I have his hollow card, Cash B. This is from the home kit. And I have his 4x6 standee postcard, nothing to go here, and an A4. So really nice, we're making progress. So that's all the album stuff, being like album releases with non-album cards. That's kind of how I like to organize it. And then this is just like all random things. So I have Japanese releases here, because that goes right after. I'm just missing Jaemin's The Dream version A card, which goes for a lot more than this. I'm actually fearing to get it because I know it's quite expensive. And then I have the postcards. This is like pre-order for Awaken, or like benefits, and then it's a little Polaroid, and then I have the Dreamies for the Dream. And I have Jaemin's full puff set here. Really pretty, I do love this. I put this one in the back just because there's already a photo, exact same thing here. And then the postcard for puff. I kind of tried to do this in order, but if there's like things that go into the same place, being season greetings, I will put them there. But here are like summer vacation things. This kind of random, or the summer kits. Sorry, but it goes nice with the look of the cards. I couldn't tell you what's what, I'm sorry. And then this just goes into summer kit things. I have the Polaroid things. I mainly have Junya's stuff for this, but I'm hoping to try and find get Jaemin's equivalents. But I have the film strip, the 2 postcards, the 4x6 set, Jaemin's postcard, and then I have Junya's bigger Junya's A4 poster, Jaemin's A4 poster set, and then this is the back to school kit cards. So this is what I'm planning to collect for these. Hopefully I'll be able to find them. I do have 2 of Junya's already. And then this goes into concert stuff, so I have this, the R Green card. I think this is the American one. I really do not know, I don't really collect these, but I think it's nice to kind of start this off, and plus I have it. It's really pretty because I think Headman Junya really is something. And I'm missing 3 things for this. I don't think I'll be adding any on anytime soon, but this is a new addition. I think this is Bangkok Eco Bag card. The keyring card, I have version 1 or version 2, I don't know what's what. The live photo book card, and then his bus card, which has got his like pink rainbow hair here, and then the Japanese like blueberry photo card for Neo City. Sorry, my camera battery died, so I don't know if this is like zoomed in more or less than the other clips, but this is his little like, I got this as a freebie and I think it fits perfectly, which is just like a notepad with his face on it, so it fits in perfectly. And then I have his postcard, and I'm pretty sure this is like the rarer Japanese one. Yeah, I don't know what this is called exactly, but I should have everything complete for this apart from the photo cards. So I was transparent one, and then this is the exhibition one, which is basically, this one's the exhibition film strip as well, so yeah. And then this is also exhibition, but this is also from Neo City. And then we have the Dream Show stuff. I still haven't found trades for these, but I have everything apart from the keyring ID foam. I'm happy to have the photo cards at least. And then I have his little collect book photo thing, film strip, the special Japanese card again, the transparent postcard thing, and then his postcard set. And then we have Beyond Live stuff. So these two are the AR cards, and these that will be here are the brochure cards, and I have to find a trade for Jaemin. I do have Hei-chan's though, and I have the group cards for the stickers, and then he's here. And then these are like, this is from like the sticker pack, I think. I thought I would have Jaemin's on the way. I should have his, but I don't. So I currently just have Jungye here. And then these are the tickets. And then this is the sticker pack that you got the 2 full cards in. One's like a credit card kind of thickness, and then the other one's just like normal. And I have his film strip. Again, I should have Jaemin's for this, but I don't, so I still have to figure that out, but yeah, and these are the postcards, and I have the postcard set, which again, this was supposed to come Jamin's other things for the dream ones. But I do have the other memes for this, I still have to put them up for sale. And then this is my random Johnny page with the 2 transparent cards I have of him. And then the Glitch Up Dance postcard, his Nature Republic postcard, and I have the unit one with him, Jihan, and Mark, which is so precious. And then this is Jamin's like random page as well. So I think I might collect these 2. Just one of the SM Rookie cards in the cheer event, because the SM Rookie cards, I think these 2 are quite expensive to get, but there's 2 SM Rookie cards which are exactly the same. One's matte and one's glossy, and I don't mind what I would get, but just make this page look nice. And then this continues on to this, which is his Candy Lab set. I'm missing one selfie card, but this is NCT Life card for the flip book. And his postcard set for Candy Lab. And season greetings. This starts here. So obviously I just have Jamin's here because he was included in 2017, 2018, while Jungwoo wasn't until the 2019 one, which I have both of them here. Oh god, that always happens. I have to be careful turning this. And then I just have the little standy things here from the game board, the board game thing, and the A4 posters with their stickers outside. And since Jungwoo wasn't in the 2020 season greetings, I just have Jamin's here again, which is so pretty. I love this so much. So the sticker set plus Polaroid set, his film thing, and then a 2 4x6. I would say these are postcards, not really photos, but they have the months on it obviously. And then there's 2 of his A4 posters. And then this starts my wavy stuff. This is a random Xiaojun page I have for his OWOT cards, his fansing cards. This was just the start of my wavy things, but I do have this one in the way. I think it looks so cute. And I do collect 10 and Xiaojun, so this is my tricky thing with collecting 10 because I want to collect 10's everything's, being 2018 wavy stuff and Super M. So it's just tricky with me trying to like pick up Xiaojun's and album stuff. But I do have the Takeoff set complete. And then this is Take Over the Moon. Kind of tragic, both normal and repackaged should be on here. And I have 10's postcard. The main reason why I did pick up 10 is because I did pull him a lot, so it was one of the main reasons, but I haven't worked on this as much. And I probably will focus on this a bit more once I've made some progress with 2020. We have Awaken the Widowed here, and I just need the 110 full card with the glasses. But I do have Xiaojun complete for that, and then I have this non-album page here, which was the OWOT fansing cards, and then I'm pretty sure these are OWOT fansing as well. Yeah, I just thought they were cute, and then that was the reason why it resulted in me getting more Xiaojun ones, because they're so pretty. And I do want to collect 10's poster as well, because I do want to collect all of his album stuff. But I did pull Xiaojun on one, so I'm looking to trade, and since they're the same picture, I'm fine with just having one for each member. And that is the end to NCT. This is different because I have taken out the other members I do collect, and I can explain that more once we get into the binders, which will be last. So that was my NCT collection. It's so big, and there's a lot to collect for it, but I do like the result of it. I think it is fun. They're one of my favourite groups to collect as well, despite the stress of how much shit comes out. But we can go into good groups now, and I do have 2 binders for good groups, and so we can go into that now. So I'm going to start with this one, which I don't usually do start with, but it's just because I do prefer this. I have been enjoying collecting the groups that are in this binder a lot more, and plus it has my 3rd alt group in it, so that kind of makes sense. But this is like my, not all 4th gen, but like late 3rd gen or early 4th gen kind of. I don't know, I really don't know the like mechanics to what classes a group is 3rd/4th gen. I would say the other binder is more 3rd gen group. Basically the collections that don't have cover PDs on it, they're kind of like collections I picked up quite recently, I would say this year. I did put my binders, I didn't mention this, well I can mention it now, but all of my binders are in alphabetical order. So we have B for Bandit, and I do collect Sungin, which was recently her birthday, so happy birthday Sungin. So they have 3 photo cards, 2 releases physically with photo cards. So I have her B and then her carnival cards. Her B card's so pretty. I love the red hair on her so much. And I should have her complete for everything. So yeah, I've kind of like implemented the carnival ticket thing. It just works because on the other side like, it's kind of like a double spread, but these are the 2 inclusions for B, which is like a bookmark thing, and then her postcard. And then here, since like this is the back to the ticket, it says welcome to the jungle, so this is carnival, so this is like a carnival spread. Even though it does say Bandit invitation card, it can, and like the concept is more carnival, it just works with the spread, so I do like it. I have her transparent card here, her postcard and her stickers, so I am complete for everything with Sungin. Really love this collection. I was really glad to pick her up and I'm excited to continue collecting her. And next we have Everglow, and I still don't know what the fuck I'm collecting for Everglow, at least for Onda. I will think about it a bit more, but I'm kind of happy with the cards I have collected for her just now. I plan to collect everything apart from the holo card, at least for this, I think. I'm not planned out too much, but obviously I've made the spread for it to be like that. And then the bigger things for her. I do love that these fit into the new 4 pockets I got. They stick out a little bit, but it goes quite well. I mean, I like the look of it, so yes. And then I have my one Minkyung card here, because I thought Hanapia was going to be a group that I could collect, but I do have her broadcast. I think this is a showcase card, I can't remember, but there's a card behind this. And it's Denise from Secret Number, and I have decided to start to collect her. And I should be getting a few Secret Number things from Tom, so I can finally start my Secret Number collection, and I'm so happy. Like, her pink hair photos are literally everything. But next is Etsy, and they are my 3rd alt group, and I do collect everybody. Nearly all of Ryujin's other items, but yeah. I feel like this is kind of messy, like the organisation is kind of messy, but it's kind of just turned into that with the amount of weird things they have. So here is Ryujin's Icy set and her wannabe set, and have her M-Wave signed in the group postcard, and then this is her Not Shy stuff. I kind of like, this is what I mean, like, I feel like there's so many things in between each other, and I do prefer having photo cards before bigger things, but since this is like an album inclusion, I kind of had put it there for the reason of that. But this is her Not Shy cards. I did pull these two. I'm still hoping to find trades for these, but Etsy I've not really been trading, and I think I do have cards to trade for these, which I'm not like in a rush to finish collecting. Like, I really am patient with most of my collections, to be fair. I think I pulled these 3 cards, so like I'm pretty lucky with Ryujin, I think. Not for Icy, but for It's Me and Not Shy. She kind of pulled through. And then this is like my Icy page for her. So I have her pre-orders, and then this is the stickers, pre-orders, and then 2 freebies here because it just fits. And then the Not Shy and It's Me pre-orders are here, and I just have an extra postcard thing, which is just the normal one. I haven't yet put her signed M-Wave thing for Not Shy in here, but we move. And then I have Tom's freebies. I wish he can make more so I can make a little 9 pocket for him, but I have Leo Shishi's freebie card. I've just put that in between like Ryujin's album stuff and then non-album stuff. So here I have one of her Dollar broadcasts, her Icy photo thing, I don't know what this is called exactly, one of the Icy receipt things. So I just put the bigger stuff here, and it makes sense because Dala was before Icy and all that. And then I have the Icy broadcast. This is like the pop-up store thing that goes with this. And then the M-Wave card, the 2 pop-up cards, one of her Polaroids from Soundwave, I think. I'm not too sure if I'll expand this page, but I do want to collect all of the group ones. So if I do that, this can look nice, I think. I do have the MNT lenticular card on the way from Tom's group order, but then I'll just need to find the Icy M-Wave card, which I think will be quite expensive, but I really do love this one. Then this is her Not Shy non-album stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make too much progress with this, but I think I'll definitely have this card on the way. Join a group order for it. It's kind of like, it's been quite slow, but yeah. And I think I'll be able to find this. I just don't want to, like, I don't like overpaying for things, so that's why it's not here, but I like how it's going just now. And then I have her light stick cards. I have the light ring cards. So I have her light ring card, her light ring case card, and this is the special card you got if you purchased over a certain amount of items from the accessories. So I basically have her complete for her light ring stuff. And then I have all the other members here because you got these as sets. So I'm glad I can have Yuna in the middle because I'm pretty sure she's my second bias. Yeah, I do really love this. And then I have the poster things that went with the Soundwave Polaroids. I have the 2 posters for that. So pretty. And then that's all of my Ryujin stuff. You go into the other members, and I do collect all members for album cards. And I do spreads for them. I try to avoid the glare as much as I can, but yeah, I'm missing 4 cards for Icy. And then It's me, I'm just missing one card. Really do love how I've like made these spreads, I guess I can call them. And I'm not shy, I've not made placeholders for these, but again, I'm not in a rush to complete this just because I do have cards I can put out for trade, which I'm not doing just now just because of reasons, but I hope I can at least find trades. This time's kind of like uncertain, so just gonna wait that out. But that's all the album cards, and then I have all this pre-order stuff, which I don't know if I will keep. I honestly am thinking like photocards is enough, but since I get these with the albums anyway, if I pre-order, it just goes quite well. I do like how I've laid this out. But it's just like what I do after they release more things. Oh, this isn't. And then we go into Eyes one. I don't have any stuff for one reeler, I think. It's just, I don't have those albums yet. I collect Chaewon plus my top 3. I used to collect top 3, but then I added Minju, but it just made everything a lot better. So I have Color Eyes here. I'm missing one of her Kino cards. I'm missing like one Kino card for 3 members, which is quite irritating. I'm fine with not having it just now. And then I have her Heart Eyes cards, and then Kino cards here, and then Blue Eyes, which I freaking love. This is just so pretty to me. Like, I'm so glad to have her complete for this. I'm just missing her postcard for this version. Can't remember what version it is. And then for One Arc Diary, I'm missing her diary AR. I should have everything else. I recently got the 2 like sticker sets, and then this space was for me to have like, I don't have the extra set yet, but I do want to like stick these on here, and then I can put it here, so it'll look cute. But yeah, and then I have our Japanese like, photo things you get in the albums. I'm missing one, but I do not have anything for their most recent Japanese thing, which I wasn't focusing on too much. But yeah, I'm missing one of the vampire ones. And then this is just like my little non-album section for her. I do have to move onto a separate page, but I'm kind of like clogging up this page here. Yeah, so these are just the bigger things I have for her, and then it goes on to the other members. So I do have Indy's Kino set complete for Color Eyes, but I'm just missing these 2. Sadly, but I do have the album cards complete. And then some of the unit cards. I do want to try and get like a full page of unit cards, but I am fine with what I have just now. And then Heart Eyes, I'm missing one MB card. Other than that, this should be complete. And then Blue Eyes, I decided just to collect one card from each version within the version, if you get me. So one card from the white back, one card from the silver back. For the I Will version, I wanted to collect 2 cards from one version, which was the suit version. And I'm just missing one Minju. And I'm missing Minju's Ion card. And then Minju's I Was Many. I'm missing quite a few Minju cards, but I have completed top 3 for ARs. So nice. And I should have completed top 3 for these postcard things as well. And then for One Arc Diary, this is the One Arc version, missing 2 Hitami cards. This is the diary version, missing 1 Hitami card. And then the 3D version, missing Minju's full set plus MB, but I do have Hitami complete for this one. And I do want to collect like, I collect some big things for the members. Obviously like for Blue Eyes, I didn't collect like the big cover card and the cover card, and for these ones, I decided to collect the Kinos plus the 3D thing and then the film strip. And then for one reeler, I think I'm gonna just collect the film strips. I think I'm not too focused on what I'm collecting for that just now, but yes. So I did think I put this Hitami one, and I was able to get all the Kinos for each member, which is great. I still need to get the Blue Eyes Kinos, but I'm fine with not having them just now. And then Wiki Mickey, I collect Ellie. This is the last group in this binder. I feel like Wiki Mickey is more suited to go in the other binder, but just because there's less here. The other binder has more like pages for each group. But here we have Weemy version A and version B complete. And then we have the Lucky complete, the full set for Lucky complete. We have Kiss Kick also complete. And then Lock and Lol. We have Lock and Lol complete as well. And then this is kind of where it gets tragic. Kind of tragic because, I mean, it's only these 2 cards I'm missing plus I did pull one of her cards for New Rules, but for hide and seek. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I do have the Weekend Law card, the 2. This was like one of the hardest cards for me to find for her. Apart from these ones, I have her 2 Dazzle Dazzle cards. So happy to have these, and I have her keychain pre-order, which I don't really collect these, but I did pre-order the albums, so I got it. And the postcards, plus the little keyring things you get in the albums. And then, I lied. This is kind of new, but I don't know if I'll keep it here. I definitely do want to collect my top 3 for the 2D album cards, because it's literally just my favourite. I think Promise could be a group I collect next year, but it's not a priority, and I will just see how it goes, just because I collect so many groups as it is. But Promise have always been on my list of groups to collect, and I did always have these 2 Soyeon cards, and then I ended up buying these from a friend, and then she gave me these 2. Thank you, Vicky. My top 3 is Seulgi, Soyeon, and then my third if I remember, my top 3 is Jisun. But I do think I double bias in the group, so that's why I have these 2 member cards anyway. But that was everything for this Ghetto Group binder. We can go on to the second Ghetto Group binder, which has Dreamcatcher, Twice, and WGSN. Also Preston, but I do just have Minka in there now. Okay, so I've made a lot of changes with mainly Twice in this binder. I am quite happy with those changes. So for Dreamcatcher, I do collect top 3. Kind of hard, like this, I would say in the middle of my Dreamcatcher collection is really pretty. I really do like the middle of my Dreamcatcher collection. This is obviously just too hard for me to even add things onto, but I do have Fall Asleep in the Mirror complete. And then for prequel, I did want to collect Japanese cards. I only have half of them. I just thought it would look nice with the placeholders and the cards I have here. It just works perfectly throughout the whole collection for them. So we have Escape the Era. Yeah, this is like my favourite section for my Dreamcatcher collection. And then we go into Alone in the City, which is kind of like Escape the Era stops here and Escape. And then Alone in the City starts here. They really do have the best cards. And then here we have The End of Nightmare, which is also complete. And then Read of Dream starts here. That's also complete. Then I have the transparent grip cards from the limited edition. Dystopia Trail Language. I'm just missing one Shannon card, which is the Suit version one. And this page is complete. And then Sophia Lose Myself. These are all of my pulls. I managed to pull 4 Suya cards, which is amazing. But I need to make some progress on this. Sadly, I've still not made any progress, but I'm excited to at least start finally. These are the standees from the 2 Dystopia albums. And then we go into Preston. As it says, I do collect OT10. I just don't have OT10 in here. I just have Minkan because I think I can at least put her Hen and Pia card once I start moving my binders around. But if you want to see my OT10 Preston collection, it's literally in my July-June collection from this year. I kept it in the binder then. So if you want to see that, just go to that video. I just have Minkan in here, which is one of my, like, I miss collecting her so much, but I keep her in here obviously because I like seeing her collection and it just does make me happy. I'm only sad because I don't think I'll ever find the last 2 cards I'm needing for her, but it would be a dream. Really, I'm proud of this collection and of her. This is random, I never thought I'd own these, but these are the posters from the Get It Preston B like promotion things. I don't know how I got these, or like how the person that sold me got these, but I keep them in the collection. Twice, this has changed as well. I collected top 3 up until What Is Love, and then just continued on with Sana's cards, and then I still collect some OT9 sets. I don't collect Jonghyun and Momo for most of the stuff now. I do want to try and collect one other Momo and Jonghyun card from each release, which you will see. But here is my Twice collection. I decided to not collect the baby cards, I just prefer the page looking like this. That's a Story Beyond Story, this is page 2. This is Twice Coaster Lane 1, and then I have Lane 1 Christmas edition. I do have other members to trade for these, but it's just because these cards are hard to get. I don't think I'll be able to find them, but I do want to try and find trades still because I do want to complete this. And then we have Lane 2, just missing Momo's card. And then Signal. I have made progress on this. I do want to try and complete Signal at least, so like I think this will be like one of my favourite pages. But since there was 4 photo cards, I kind of did 2 photo cards facing this way on this side and 2 photo cards facing that way on the other side. And then with that, the backs show, and it kind of is like a placeholder you don't need to make. So yeah, I really like the look of this. And here is Twice Diagram, which I have complete. And then Merry Happy, missing one Momo card, 2 Sana cards. And then we go into Sana's stuff, which I do want to make progress on this year. I was quite far in Jungyoung and Momo's some of their sets, but then same with vice versa with Sana, but what is love? Clearly I'm missing a few cards. And then this is the OT9 set I'm collecting. And then Summer Nights, missing 3 cards as well. OT9 set, there's the signature set. And Yes or Yes, I'm missing 1 card for her because the hand photo card I just want to put here, I think, facing backwards, so I don't actually have to just like see the hand. Like, I was quite behind on Yes or Yes. I thought like I had the least cards for her, but I have made progress, and I want to thank Vicky for that, for giving me some of her Sana cards. What the hell? And the OT9 cards I'm collecting for this. And then I'm collecting the top 3 for EURUS, and then 1 OT9 set, so I'm collecting 2 cards for my top 3, and then OT9 set for this one. And I've kind of just written down the versions of what ones I know I want to collect for each member, so I'll need to make better placeholders for them. And then for Fancy, missing 1 card, what the hell. And the OT9 set. For Feel Special, I don't know if this is complete. The page looks nearly complete anyway, but I do want to collect multiple OT9 sets for this. So I'm collecting the foil cards, missing 2 members for that, this border set, and this border set. So I'll need to make some progress on that. We go into more and more, and I'm missing 1 photo card for her. Technically 2, but 1 card for this page, and this is the OT9 set I'm collecting. And then I decided to collect the unit/duo ones, and then I decided to collect all of Sana's unit ones for more and more so it could fit in here. I have no idea how I'm going to be collecting the eyes wide open ones, but we will figure that out once I put the sleeves in and sort everything for that. Then this is what I meant with collecting 1 card, 1 extra card for the rest of my top 3. So just want to try and find equivalent. Just want to like collect the equivalent to each other. I don't want to collect 2 different versions. I tend to try and find sets I like both of the cards in, so yeah. Missing this 1 Momo card, and then obviously I have to collect another one, but I don't know if I'll change the layout to this. I'm kind of fine with it just now. And then we go into WSN. I've changed this, obviously. I think I've downsized a lot of my groups, but I did used to collect OT13, which is ridiculous. This is just my Dabon page because I did collect the top 4, kind of like how I collect Eyes one, but one of my top 4 is Meichi. She only has a certain amount of cards, which is up till here, so it basically is perfect for me to have that one like this. And then I just have a down one. These are non-album, these are groups, and then these are albums, which we'll see when we get to the Neverland cards. But yeah, it's just like an extra page. And then here are my top 3 that aren't down one. I'm just missing 1 Meichi card here. 2 cards for this. 2 cards for this page. And since Dream Your Dream was his like last, at least, come back with them, from that I just added that one onto the rest of this. And I'm missing 1 bookmark for Would You Please. Yeah, I was kind of just silly because 3 of my top 4 were in this unit one. This is a complete set. I have a complete, I should have mentioned, I am complete with all of that one's cards, so I'll just need to work on Lida and Insu. Definitely Lida a bit more. So yeah, that one is complete for all of these. And for Neverland, I decided to just collect 1 card from each version for each member, just so I could lay it out like this. And plus it was just too many cards for me to collect top 3 for. Even though I think I could do it, I prefer having it like this. So I did get the full set for that one for this. And I just put it in there because I think it fits perfectly. And I'm so thankful to the person that gave it to me. And then again, I'm collecting the group ones, and the 3 down ones group ones. Units, sorry. Keys with Lida and Insu. And it's literally just like, for me, truly for me. And again, I pre-ordered this with Eyes One and Wiki Wiki, so I got the pre-order cards from K-Town. I did manage to pull Insu and Lida. I traded for that one, and then these are like the special card things. Don't know what you call them, but they're kind of in the shape of a ticket. And then this is that one's like, I would say flavor postcard thing, I don't know what it's called exactly. And then I have the As You Wish bookmark things here, which I do need to find a place for. This is quite cool because I did collect OT13, and I think I decided to keep the Happy Moment cards for the other members just because of how much I just loved that era for them. It's one of my favorites. That whole album is everything. And again, just like happy memories with it. So I just put this at the back, and I'm like missing one photo card for each page, which is insane. And this was another reason why I collected the way I did, because the other members I could get onto a 9-pocket page perfectly. I've not made any progress with this, but I'm really happy with how much I've done with it anyway. And that is it for WGSN. And then I just have a down standee here. I think I would only collect bigger things for her at least. I don't know if I will, but I do have her standee since I got it with the set. I think that was my other giveaway binder. We are on to our last binder now, which is boy groups, and that one's kind of bulky because, oof, there's a lot. Okay, so I picked up a bunch of boy groups this year, and it's probably not a bunch, but like a lot for me at least. Probably the reason why this is so thick as well, and plus there's some picture things in here which I do want to separate into a different binder just to get this to go down a bit more. One of those groups was Astro, and I really did like collecting MG, and I'm missing a few cards for him, but I'm basically complete anyway, and I really do love everything with this section in the binder. Oh my gosh, my back's sore. Oh, so yeah, I'm just missing this one card. Winter Dream was like one of the last sets, at least for these 4 releases. I needed to complete, but I did complete it, so that's great. Cannot find this card for my life. I remember like searching for ages on Macari, and I just couldn't find it at all for some reason. And I have the Sandy thing from Winter Dream, and I have Dream Part 1. I just really love how everything is laid out and it goes so well in this binder. Well, this section. I would say this binder is really nicely organised as well. Maybe not NCT, but so we have Part 2 here, and then Rise Up. This is the other card I'm missing, which is his other selfie one. You have the All Light album cards. I really do love this page as well. It's just like, 1, the cards are so pretty, and 2, I just like how I've laid it out, but like the cards are so pretty. Like this is probably one of my favourite cards ever. That's maybe like pushing it, but like from him, he has really pretty cards anyway, but like it's up there at least top 10 favourite cards. And then I have the like melodic booklet things, and then Blue Flame, like oh. And then the Blue Flame bookmarks. This fucking happens all the time, but this came with the little bookmark tag thing. I don't know what you call it, it's a tag, right? But it just fits well here, apart from when it slides off to the side. And then we have the one and only, his photocard set, and then this is Gateway. So pretty, oh my gosh. And then the Gateway like accordion booklet thing, teared off. And I have his Gateway posters, and I do have this poster up on my wall just now. So pretty. And this is like my little non-album section for him. And then BTS, again, this has changed. I do not collect, oh no, is that in focus? Ugh. I do not collect OT7 anymore. I do collect OT7 sets, but I do collect my top 3 now. So I collect Namjoon, Daeyeon, and Jungkook. So I have the Ori Late 2, 1 card for that. I cannot find these cards for like anything, like honestly. I look for it and they're always sold. I have that, and then the group cards in the middle, and Dark and Wild, I'm missing Taste for that. And then School of Affair, I don't have any. I had, like when I was collecting OT7, I had the other members, just none of the members I'm collecting now. And then for Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1, I have Namjoon and Taze. Just need the groups and Jungkook. I have Part 2 here, which I really do love this page because this is like spreads. This is Part 1, this is Part 2, and then I have the Young Forever first press like benefit. It's not focusing again, what the hell. So I have the Young Forever like pre-order / first press cards here, and then it's a spread, so it goes onto the little like album Polaroid things. I don't know what we call them, but like this just looks pretty because of the signatures on the back, and I just think it looks pretty because it's like spread and then another spread, and then I did another spread again for Wings. And then I had decided just to collect OT7 for Universe Walkable because I had to complete anyway, and this is like one of my favourite photocard sets because it's just so precious. And the standee for that. And then we go on to Love Yourself. So I have her. I'm missing T's version E card. I have the selfies in the middle. And then the 2 other photocard sets that I'm not collecting for OT7. You kind of see who I'm collecting here. I am missing 1 Yoongi card for the O set, so I'm just missing 1 card for that. And then I decided to collect the selfie cards for both her and Tear for the other members just because I love them too much. Plus I technically did have these complete apart from, again, another Yoongi card, which is so sad. And then for Tear I'm missing 2 Jungkook cards, sadly, but again the selfies are in the middle. And then this is the O or U version. I think this is the O version again, so I'm missing Yoongi's card for that one as well. And then for answer, I'm missing Jungkook's S version, which is the selfie one. And then for F, I'm missing Jimin and Yoongi, so I'm missing like a lot of Yoongi cards for this. And then this is like the only fully complete set I have. This is Persona. And since they kind of did the opposite of what they did for Love Yourself, there's all seulgi cards apart from the version 1 cards, so I put version 1 in the middle. And I completely forgot what version this is, but this is the OT7 set I'm collecting for that, and I did finish it, so I have all 7 members, which is like so pretty. Like, I love this section so much. And I have the postcard things you get in the albums. And then since I have 7 postcards here, the member signatures are here, and then if I turn this around, the group cards here, and then the signatures for the members I collect are here. So it just works so nice. I love it. For 7, I am nearly complete. I'm just missing 1 take card for this. So the set for OT7 I'm collecting is version 1, of course. But this page for top 3 is complete, which is so fucking sexy. Oh my god. I'm missing this take card for version 1. And then the album inclusions for Her, Answer, Persona, Tear, and then 7. And that is it for BTS. I really do love my BTS collection just now. So now we're going to do EXO, and again I've changed what I'm collecting for this. I'm collecting all of Chen's EXO cards and all of Baekhyun's cards now. I decided to collect up Baekhyun after the release of Delight that I will never fucking shut up about. I am collecting Chen, Baekhyun, CBX, and Chen solo plus Baekhyun solos. I think it would be perfect if Jimin were ever to debut as a solo artist, and especially with him back now. And if I really do like his stuff, I might as well just collect the whole of CBX, including EXO, CBX, and solo stuff. Like, I think that would just be really iconic. So my main bias is Chen. As much as I talk about Baekhyun, Chen is my number 1 in EXO, so he holds a special place in my heart. So I do have this random photo card in here. Just, it's one of my favorites. Like, he just looks so angelic. Like, she's just to start it all off. But here we have Mama / EXO. I am missing Baekhyun's ID for EXO, and then I have completed Girl / Overdose. And then for Love Me Right, for Exodus / Love Me Right, I'm missing 1 Baekhyun Love Me Right card. Kind of a pain for me to find, but I think I made a lot of moves with Baekhyun's EXO stuff just now. And this is Sing For You. I have 2 separate pages for the winter album cards just because it doesn't really go well with the page after this. So that's my explanation for that. And plus, if I would, at least with 2 of them, because I do collect the both versions even though it's the exact same card. Even with just adding these 2 to the Universe / For Life page, there's not enough space for that, because then that would equal 10 cards and there's only 9 pockets. So I just have this on its separate page, and I just need Baekhyun's black back. And here we have Exact plus Lotto, and I have Chen complete obviously. I'm just missing the 2 versions for Baekhyun's Lotto. And then the Power of Music and War cards I have full page of, so I have it complete. It's probably like, oh, I love these Chen with blonde hairs. Oh, it really was something. And then we have Universe and For Life. Surprisingly, I have a Baekhyun complete for this page. I'm missing these 2 Chen cards, so these were like the 2 Chen cards I've been missing for a while. I am slacking on Obsession, but I do hope to make progress in that later on, at least next year. And here we have Don't Mess Up My Tempo / the special album for that, and these are the special album cards. And I have Love Shot, which is complete as well. And then we go on to Obsession, which I do hope to make a double spread of this. Wish me luck on that. Like, I've barely even started it and I have 1 card. And then the film strips for that, I do have to put spaces in for the postcards, but I do not have the postcards to put them in, so I just kind of left that. And then I have CBX, which I am missing 1 Hey Mama card for Jimin. And then Blooming Days, I did this different as well. Since I usually just spreads across 2 pages, for the Blooming Day cards, they did spell out Blooming Days on the backs, so that's what I did. So the cards are facing, at least on the next page, the cards are facing the wrong way, but with it being looked at as a spread, it works. And I do have this complete, so I can show you guys, which is amazing. Even with this, how it's worked out, I can have all 3 members on 1 page with 2 of their full cards. So it works out really well. Just as Blooming Days. I really love that. So then I have the other full cards here. And then I have the postcards from the album here as well. And I've not put it in age order, I just put it in the CBX order. And And then we have Chen's solo stuff. I am missing 2 Kino cards from his debut, April in the Flower, and then I'm missing the day version from Dear My Dear Kino. It's gonna be hard to find that, but I do really love his full card sets. And then we have the City Light card. I have the, I'm guessing this is the day version, this is the night version. And then I have both of his Kinos, which is a serve. I've kind of laid it out like this because the backs line up nice, and plus like the 2 version full cards for your, are together. And I just like the idea of it being like that. I could do 2, but I think I like it like this just because the backs make like a little corner, I guess. And then we have Delight. I think what I'm gonna do with Delight is just keep the album cards in here and then take everything out and put it into its own separate binder. But yeah, the reason why I have so much stuff here is just because how much I've been obsessed with this whole mini and concept and everything. So I do have his album cards complete and also his Kino cards. These are the Delight versions, and then these are all the album inclusions, which I don't have complete, sadly. I have the Honey version here. I pulled this postcard in every single album, apart from the Chemistry version, obviously. And there is 2 postcards to the Chemistry version, but it makes sense for me just to have the one of them because it works with all of the bigger pages for the stickers on the postcard. And then here is the SM Town merch. There's quite a lot to go through, but these are the stickers. Really love how this came out. It took me a long time to try and figure everything out, but I do like this. And then here, if I am right, these are 2 cash bees. These are the 2 phone deco sets. These are the 2 holo cards you get with the Sandy. These are the Chinese fan sign cards, kind of like the old what ones. I think this isn't one of the other stickers, so I just put that one in the middle. And then the Chemistry version things. So the 2 lenticulars came with Sandies along with the holos, and then this was like the tablet pouch case card. I don't know if there's any more of the Chemistry version cards, but I should have majority of the things. And then we have, I've done like spreads for these ones, kind of like what I do with NCT. These are the Sandies, the phone deco set, sticker sets. And then the postcard sets. And then these are like a special kind of postcard set, I think. But I'm glad to have them. These are like postcards but in 4x6 sizes, I think. That's the best way for me to describe it. And then these are the 4x6 photos. And the Chemistry version ones. And then these are the same as these things. And then the standees. And A4s. So I have like majority of the stuff. I kind of went all out and I love it. So here we have NCT now. This usually would be the back of my NCT binder, but I like how this is now. I've not made any placeholders. This was just me planning out what I wanted to collect for that. Kind of a mess, but yeah. So my explanation for this is, since there was no cards prior to Empathy for Jungkook and Jaemin, I did obviously have these albums and obviously had a full card from it, so I could have easily like sold them or traded them off, but it's nice to have like a photo card of the other members that I don't collect. So I'm trying to like collect 1 photo card at least for each member from like different albums, and here we are. So I'm just gonna try and continue that on, and I need to make more progress with this, but I really want to focus on 2020 just now, so I'm doing that. You guys probably can't see, but it doesn't really matter. I collected the circle cards for the other members too. And yeah, we go on to Super M, which I didn't actually pick up 10. Then I ended up wanting to collect Baekhyun, so these are pages I planned out, so I just need to make placeholders for them. Since I pulled 10 quite often, that's kind of what made me want to collect him. But he was one of the first members that caught my eye, especially from the NCT U debut. I finally just started collecting him, so here we are. I guess I'll talk about it more when I put together my 2020 stuff. So I obviously had to pick up Baekhyun because I'm also collecting Baekhyun. So what I've planned is the album cards are going to go in the corners, and then this is one of the random photo cards you got with the tour photo set. I think if you either bought like a certain amount or spent over a certain amount, or at least just bought one set of the photo cards, you got a random member special one, which I have Baekhyun's, and I think this is the Europe version. So I would obviously want 10's Europe version. I think it's the glossy one, so I think at least that's the European version. And then there's 4 spots here, so I'm just going to put the some of the tour cards which I have panned out. And then we go on to TOO, which is another boy group I added. I'm really excited to start collecting them, and obviously these are just like the initial, I guess like first draft of the collection because I need to make placeholders and stuff. So I do collect top 4, but majority of Jihoon things, other members for just like album things and some non-album. But I did manage to pull one of JU's black versions for this. I can't remember what one's what, but yes, so I need to make some progress on this, but I have been focusing on running together. So JU was like recently added, so that's why I don't have these little things here. Here is the folding cards, and I only have one of Jihoon's, which is kind of tragic, but I did get that with the full card from him, and there's 2 versions for this. And then I have Jihoon's non-album cards for Reason for Being. I'm missing these 2. I did thought I had one of these on the way, but I think it got cancelled, so I do want to try and complete that, but we will see. And here is Jihoon's page for running together. We'll see how this comes out, but I am missing a few things. I hope to expand on this and at least try and complete the page. We'll see how it goes. I'm missing a few things, but I do have the album cards complete. And then the little ticket things, this kind of separates my Jihoon stuff from the other members, but it kind of like gradually goes into it because I have Jihoon here, then the other members, and then after that, the other members. And I have this random Minsu card here. It's so precious. I had to like keep it in my binder. I bought it for the reason of just putting it in my binder. But I do hope to have like one page of the other members, just like random cards if I like it or not. And I do have one Donghyun card on the way. That's the start of that. For just now, Minsu is here, and these are little ticket things. And then these are the album cards. So again, I recently just picked up GU, so I don't have his stuff at all, but I do have Jerome and Chan complete. And then these are the non-album cards I'm collecting for these members for top 4, and again I need to use, but hope to make some progress. But I'm really excited to put together the collection for TOO, and I don't know if I'll collect the banner things, maybe just for Jihoon, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but those are there for that reason. And then last boy group is VIX, and I do collect all members for VIX apart from the bigger things which I collect my top 2 in. So Rock Your Body, I have Hyuk's CD plate thing. I have tried to make some progress on this, especially with Hongbin leaving. It's just kind of like uncertain the future for VIX, but I will be supporting them with whatever they do. For On and On, I don't have like the bookmark things for top 2. And then for Error, I have all members complete, which that is new. I think I was missing these 2 members. And then for the booklets, I only have Leo. And Chained Up, I'm missing Leo's Freedom version. And a Chained Up version, I'm also missing Leo's. And then I have the little contract thing. This is ridiculous. Like imagine like a group doing this concept nowadays. I have Leo's Freedom version, and then Hyuk's Chained Up version, I think. And then we have Zealous, and we have Full Grip for that. I can't remember who I pulled. I don't want to say I pulled N's card, but I don't think I did. And then for Hades, full set again. Can't remember who I pulled. I think it was maybe Kitten. This was so long ago, oh my gosh. And then Kratos, I've made a lot of progress with this, and I'm just missing Ravi's card for that. And then for this comeback, like their last comeback, at least for Full Grip, I'm missing Hyuk's black version. I made progress on this as well, and then the red version, kind of have to work on a bit more, but we're getting somewhere. And then these are the postcards I have, which I do want to collect all postcards for. I don't want to say it. I always think Udvik, please. This is why I don't say it, because I have no knowledge on it. Is it fine? Anyway, and then I have, these are the only 2 solo albums I have, so I do want to try and expand on that, but it's not really priority. But I do love these Leo cards with his pink hair, honestly everything. And that ends the boy group binder, which ends the whole collection. Wow. So yeah, we are done, and this video is basically over. If you've watched till this point, I am really thankful, and I hope you enjoyed it at least. I hope you guys watch out for the at least live streams I'm going to do. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be in the next year. I don't know, it'll probably be season greetings, unboxings. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate the support I get on this channel, with people just watching me and even commenting, liking the video. It does mean a lot, and it's like surreal to even think that people do watch me. But I just want to say thank you guys. I guess it's like something that you can repeat forever, and kind of sometimes the word loses its value, but I honestly do not have the words to express how grateful and thankful I am for people to watch me. Don't want to get too sappy, but I just hope everybody will have a better new year with whatever hardships you're going through. I hope like things get better and everybody just stays safe, healthy and happy. I think those are the most important things. I hope you guys have a great new year. I said that last year and look at 2020. Hope to see you guys in the next video. I'll be excited to get the season greetings. Maybe NCT even. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I do have NCT kimonos on the way before the actual albums for part 2. But yes, my battery's low now. I've been talking too much. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.